What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5-3. Man, I'm back again, man. I'm back again, with a little something, man, with a little something. Man, this one here, man, is near and dear to my heart. This right here is near and dear to my heart. Man, I was on the phone this morning. I got a call from the homie G-Cell. Y'all know G-Cell from 40 Avalon. Was on the Nationwide Rip Rider album. You know what I'm saying? Good little homie right there. Down Rider, true Rider from that AVALONGC gang. So, but anyway, we was talking and collaborating on some things. And right before the homie got off the phone, he made a statement to me. He made a statement about he said the statement was during the ending of the conversation. The statement was remnants of. Hold on. Matter of fact, what was it? It was hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I wrote it down. Oh. And it was okay. The statement the homie was making, and he didn't realize the significance in the statement he made. He was just talking. And it said the remnants of the real ones. And when he said it, it just caught on to me up here. The remnants of the real ones. Now, for y'all who don't know what the word remnants mean, it means what's left. It means what's left. Somebody coming in the house. Oh, my wife coming in now. Okay. Yeah, well, anyway, back to what I was saying. It means the remains of something that's left. So now when he made the statement, the remnants of the real ones, and it coincided in what we were talking about. The remnants of the real one. It means what's left of what we used to be, of what South Central, Compton, Watts, whatever, Southern California, the gang environment, what it used to be, what was left of of our heyday in the 80s when every state wanted to be like us, when every city almost wanted to be like us, when the name LA rung bells. You know what I'm saying? When you were able to go to other places and just because you was from LA, you know, people looked at you with reverence. People looked at you like in awe, like, oh man, he from LA. You know, the remnants of that, what's left of that, because those days are long gone. We don't have those days no more. You know what I'm saying? You know, other states done caught up with the violence that LA used to exude, and in different type ways and different type things that LA did. You know, all the states have came into their own now. You know what I'm saying? To the point to where a lot of them don't even have respect for Cali no more, because they look at us as watered down now. And I'm not mad at them, because I look at us as watered down now. You know, we are no longer what we used to be. We aren't the trendsetters no more. We ain't the big fish in the pond. You feel what I'm saying? You know, they had to say, and when big dogs come in the yard, puppies get on the porch. So now, true enough, back in the day when Cali showed up, other places got in where they fit in. Nowadays, Cali show up and dudes look at them side eye like, oh man, fool from Cali, man. You know, it is what it is. You know, everybody got their killers now. But you know, back in the day, man, we did it in such a way with style and class and finesse. You know what I'm saying? With that gang mystique wrapped around it, that everybody was like, oh, South Central LA, man. Ooh, you know. 213. But things have changed, man. The way we look has changed. The way we walk has changed. The way we talk has changed. The way we act, the way we think, the way we execute what we about, all that has changed. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the change has come about through the influence of rap music. You know what I'm saying? Them videos, you know, youngsters coming up now, they see how dudes are acting and doing their thing in different places. And because of the significance of the rap, because of the influence of the rap genre, they learn to adopt those other people's ways and styles of action. And that has been a big thorn in LA side. You know what I'm saying? It's changed our culture so much. It changed how we think, how we look, how we walk, talk, act. It's changed it so much, man. It's a lot of other things. It's a lot of other things that contribute to what I call the downfall of LA, of Southern California, you know? Now, when I say LA, y'all got to understand, I'm speaking on South Central, Compton, Watts, Gardena, Carson, Inglewood, Pomona, Pasadena, you know what I'm saying? All the surrounding areas, West LA, Paramount, you know what I'm saying? All of them. Everything, San Diego, even, you know, they go too now. Everything from Bakersfield on back to San Diego. That's what I'm speaking on. But I'm just going. But when I use the term LA, just know I'm speaking on Southern California, man. Yeah, we done shrunk on the totem pole. We done slipped down on the totem pole. Like I said, we not the big fish in the pond no more, nor are we the big dogs coming on the yard. It's so many different things that play a factor into us slipping on that chart. So many different things, man. Like I say, time changes a lot of stuff. Some stuff changed for the better, some stuff changed for the worse. Now, let me say this. In no shape, form, or fashion am I promoting violence. In no shape, form, or fashion am I promoting gang activity. You know what I'm saying? So let's not get that misconstrued or twisted up. What I'm speaking on now is just reminiscent on how LA used to be. You know what I'm saying? When LA was the big dog in the yard. That's all I'm speaking on, man. That's why you see the title of it, The Remnants of the Real Ones. It's not a lot of real ones left, y'all. It's not a lot of real ones left. A lot, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the real ones came from my generation, the generations before me, and one or two generations after me. After that, it started getting real tricky and Mickey, man. All type of stuff start happening. The influence that females have in the set nowadays is unheard of. They have a voice that's out this world to me. A dude can say, "Hey, homie, somebody just bust on me." And nowadays, your homies look at you like, "Man, you better go handle that." Let one of the homegirls pop up, jump out the car, all hysterical. "Oh, they shot us at the gas station." No, who? They gonna go crazy. They ready to posse up and go do 100 years for them. That they don't have that love for their own homies no more. It's like it's every man for himself, you know. It's fine and dandy. "Oh, I love you," when ain't nothing jumping off, when ain't no drama jumping. But when the drama jumping off, when them wars kick off, and it's time to get down for your grits and gravy, every man for himself. Every man for himself, man. Man, man, every time I go back to LA, man, I'm looking at some of the little homies. I'm looking at all of them, all the ones that be around when I be around. And you know what I'm saying? Here they are, you know what I'm saying? And they, 19, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. You know what I'm saying? All on up. And ain't there one, man, look, do you know what I mean? Never been to juvenile hall. Never. Ain't never been to juvenile hall. Might have been to the police station, but that's it. Ain't did no juvenile hall time. Ain't did no YA time, period. Less long prison time. Now I'm not advocating. I'm not saying they should. I'm just saying look at the difference on how it was when I was growing up versus how they grow up now. Man, when I was growing up, there was no way in the world you was gonna make it to 18 and never been to juvenile hall. Never. Let me hit some water on that one. Never been to juvenile hall, man. Man, juvenile hall, man. Look, when you was coming up through the ranks, man, as a young adolescent, man, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, juvenile hall was a rite of passage, man. Cause if you was out there in them streets doing it how it was done, eventually, yeah, you was gonna go to juvenile hall, man. These youngsters don't even go to juvenile hall no more. Less long going to do some YA time. They heard of YA, ain't never seen it. And you wonder why they so soft now. You wonder why they so watered down. You wonder why here it is, they've been running the streets buck wild from whenever they started putting a blue rag in their pocket. That's if they put one in their pocket now, or a red rag. All the way now, here it is, they kicking 30 in the behind. And they never did a lick of time. They never did nothing. So now here it is, when they do accidentally get popped for something, and they 32, 33, and the powers that be get them in them rooms and go to putting down on them. Hey, I'm going to give you this amount of time. Why they go to singing? Why they go to telling on each other? Because they ain't got no experience. They ain't never, went through nothing like this. No. And they just look different, man. They little, man, I remember coming up, man, the only thing us as young homies aspired to be was on swole. Because the big homies, you know what I'm saying? Raymond, Took, Jamel, you know what I'm saying? All of them, man. You name it. Was in the front yard, in the backyard with that pig iron, and they was lifting, man. They was getting big. Long hair, long braids, and getting swole. That's what we aspired to be, on swole, big like the big homies. Nowadays, man, please. And the women didn't want no little bitty dude, man. You know what I'm saying? The biggest one in the pack. That's the one that got the attention from the women, because you know what I'm saying? They wanted the strong homie. They wanted the leader. They wanted the big homies. You know what I'm saying? On swole. Fresh out of juvenile hall, fresh out of YA. Nowadays, man, even the little girls, they don't want no big old dudes no more. Being big played out. They want them little bitty dudes with them little tight pants on, with them funny little drawers. I call them man panties. Hug your thighs and legs. I call them man panties. With them little pants that hug your ankles, with them little bitty shirts that show their ribs. Little bitty dudes. Oh, the women love them. They walking around with them belts on, with the big buckles and all them little shiny rocks in them. Little bedazzled. They walk, man, me and dudes walking around with belts on that's been bedazzled. Little shiny rhinestones in them and all that old funny mess. Funny bunny little tennis shoes they be wearing. You know. That's what they want. That's what the women want nowadays. You know, dudes walking around with bangs. Here it is. They hairline start way back here. They hair back here. And all this is just shaved down. Like they got some edges like a broad. Yeah, they want some edges too. What? Man, please. All right. It's just different, man. Man, I gotta show you some pictures, man. These some pictures of, you know what I'm saying, the remnants of the real ones, man. These some pictures, man. The remnants of the real ones, man. Y'all check these pictures out, man. That's what you do. Check these pictures out, man. You know what I'm saying? The pictures of homies that was coming up in them YAs, coming up in them prisons, man. You know what I'm saying? Crips and Bloods. You know what I'm saying? This is the stock we come from, the original stock. The stock that only have remnants left. Man, y'all check us out, man. Yeah, man. You know, there's just a few. You know, different places, a few of them. You know, pictures of Crips and Bloods. A few pictures from homies in YA, but mostly in the pen. You know, now, them. You know what I'm saying? Them was the type cats, man. That legends, legends was made of. Them was the type homies that was around back then that made California the talk of the town. When I say talk of the town, I mean the United States. That put us on the map as the gang capital of the world, which we no longer are, as far as I'm concerned. You know, yeah, things still dangerous. Yeah, they still dangerous. Yeah, LA is still very dangerous, but it's dangerous in a different type way. It's dangerous in a way that, yeah, you can get chipped, but it ain't on the style of what we were doing when I was coming up. Now, true enough, if it was left up to me, I wish everybody could just get along, because I don't advocate violence. I don't advocate being a part of a gang. I don't. But now what I do advocate is if you make a decision on your own to be a part of a group, then man, do it to the best of your ability. Don't do it because it's a fad. Because one or two of your partners that you grew up with, they decided they want to do it. So now you want to be a part of something too. But now you'll bust that heart. That's my thing. I don't advocate for none of you youngsters to be a part of anything that has anything to do with gang activity. But I will say again, if you make a conscious decision to be a part of it, man, don't be no mark at it, homie. Don't be watered down. Whatever you decide to do, whether it's go to school, whether it's play sports, or whether it's gang banging, man, be the best that you can be at whatever you choose to be. You know? But anyway, man, I don't know what more I can say about it, man. It's just, like I say, the remnants of the real ones. It's only a few left, man. And it's the group of dudes that's coming up nowadays, they not cut out to be like how we were back in the day. So now you got two cultures that clash. You got the old heads who knew how it was supposed to be done versus these youngsters that don't want to do it that way. They want to do it. They want to do some weird other stuff. They'd rather get on social media and cuss out and gangbang and cuss out they so-called enemies or ops. That's the word they use, ops. That's a stupid word to me, but anyway. They'd rather get on social media and spend a whole month going back and forth with each other on social media. I'ma dish your set, you dish my set. I'ma dish your set, you dish my set back. Girls all on there talking crazy, cackling like hens. And a whole month of that before somebody decide to come do something. Okay. And it's just the norm. It's the norm nowadays, I guess. Like I say, things change. The only thing that will always remain the same is change. But anyway, man, it's me, man. I just want to talk about that. I just want to get that out because it's like the remnants of the real ones. It's only a handful left, man. It's only a handful left. And a lot of the ones like from my age group, a couple of age groups up under me, dudes work now. Whereas it's changed. Like when I was coming up, wasn't nobody thinking about no job. Wasn't nobody thinking about doing nothing but representing the set. Nowadays, you have more dudes that go to work every day. You know what I'm saying? They go home to their kids, they go home to their girl or whatever. But they working now. Dudes working now. It's hard to make it in Cali without a job. You know what I'm saying? Because you cannot hustle like we did back then. You know what I'm saying? The robbery game is played out. To me, far I'm concerned, the dope game is played out. You know what I'm saying? Now, dudes still robbing, dudes still selling dope. But the laws and security and technology has become so advanced that the risk ain't even worth it no more, because you get caught now way more than you did back then. So now dudes waking up, dudes saying, man, you know what, man, let me go and get me a job. And that's what they doing. So they don't have time to hang out in the park. They don't have time to caravan up and down Avalon or up and down whatever their significant street may be. 4 deep in the car, hats turned back, hanging out the windows. Dudes ain't doing that no more. Now, if they want to keep a roof over their head, the price of living in Cali is so high that you better be doing something, or you'll be downtown on Pico somewhere, sleeping in a tent. And the little youngsters, they having a problem with recognizing that, because they feel that the older homies have left them for dead. They feel like the older homies ain't, giving them the proper education that they supposed to have. And they right, though. A lot of older homies, because of what they got going on in life, they have put raising the little homies on the back burner. So now you got a bunch of youngsters running around learning this thing willy-nilly. They like a pack of baby wolves raising themselves. Now, if your set is like my set, here it is, when you do got a handful of youngsters that's some real live go-getters, when they start going to get it and doing what they do, what I'm saying when I say go-getter, when they start putting that work in for the set, you got older homies confusing them, telling them, stop, don't. You bet not. If you go do this and go do that, we gonna DP you. And so now the youngsters confused. They don't know. Hold on. I thought this was a part of game banging. I thought this is what we supposed to do if somebody transgress against the set. But now the older dudes, they telling them no, because they do stuff now that I don't understand. Nowadays, here it is. You call your main enemies now all the time. Dude, y'all calling each other when a shooting or something happened. They can call you and ask you, hey, was that y'all? Since when can some street stuff happen and your main enemy, somebody from your main enemy, because he went to school with you back in 1905, can call you and actually ask you, was that y'all? Huh? So I guess dude's supposed to really just get on the phone and politic this. Oh man, yeah, them was my little homies. Man, get the F out of here. Dudes getting on the phone because something happened over here, over there, over here to one of they ops, as they call them, and they call you and ask you, did your little home, did y'all do that? And you supposed to really answer that. Like, oh yeah, the homies lit y'all up. Where they do that at? In LA. In LA. So now here it is, because your ops, your enemigos can call you. Now you going to appease them, you gonna go to the set and bang on the young homies about going over there putting work in or doing what they supposed to do in this world that they live in. You know what I'm saying? In this life, in the world in this gang banging world that they are a part of at this time. This is what goes with it. This is, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's right or wrong, in the gang banging world that they are associated with, that they are a part of, that is what goes on. And now here it is, you gonna curb their enthusiasm. You gonna take the fire that they got in them from them. So now here it is, months, years later, or whatever, when some real type of crazy stuff go down, and you need somebody that's gonna stand up. Ain't nobody left, because you done breeded it up out of them. You done took it up out of them. Because y'all want to be able to stand around and drink and be happy and hee hee and ha ha and don't want nobody to come through and light your butt up. So you want to be friends with everything now. You don't want no funk. You don't want them youngsters doing nothing. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Like I say, the remnants of the real ones. It's only some remnants left. Anyway, man, I done talked about it enough. I done went down through there enough about it, man. I'm gonna leave you with that little bit. I'm gonna leave you with that. Man, you know, get in the comments, man. Say what you feel. Let me know. Let me know what you feel. It's just, hey, man, sign of the times, man. It is what it is. Well, all right, man. It's me, man. Your big partner, Cartoon 53, man. I'm out, y'all. Peace.